What's up, Felicity Reds, and welcome back to another live stream. Now, this is my first official live stream of 2025. I did one for New Year's to ring in 2025, but this right here is my first official live stream of 2025. So yeah, we're gonna get it started, folks. And we're gonna have a great time. I will be live for 2 hours, so it's 8:30 right now. I will stream until roughly 10:30. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun chatting. We might set off some fire alarms and do vacuuming, but we'll see. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the first couple videos I posted for the new year. I will post more, every day. I'll try to. If not, definitely every other day. So be on the lookout for that. And I hope everyone enjoyed your Saturday today. My Saturday was pretty good. I hope yours was too. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for people to tune in and then we'll get started. So yeah. I have an incoming video I want to do. It's gonna be the things that annoy me. I'm still working on that, but I have more I gotta add to my list. So I would like to do that by next week, if possible. Yeah, I apologize that I haven't done it yet, but I do want to do it, along with some more rant videos coming very soon. So I'd like to do some this coming week for sure, at least 2 of them. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, and yeah, so let me show you what I got to drink. I have this Coca-Cola. What's up, chat? How are you guys doing? Welcome Anna, welcome Jimmy, welcome Daniel G. Alright. Hopefully y'all had a great Saturday. I gotta try to get more of these fidget spinners. This one does not have any metal on here. I'm doing fine, Anna. How are you doing? What's up, Alex? Yeah, I'm gonna get a red one, a Felicity Red one. This one I just randomly found, and yeah, I just took it, and I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna, because I'm gonna be spending money on myself, so I'll definitely try to get more of these. I'll try to buy some of these, and yeah, these fidget spinners are pretty cool. I used to have a white one a long, long time ago, back in June 2017. I want to get a red one. I like this one. It's in decent shape, but it's not in the best shape in the world. Yeah, so I'm going to be getting new fire alarms this month along with some birthday prizes. So I'm not going to tell you what they are yet. But maybe you had some hints in my 2024 year-end review on what I'm going to get. So, yeah, I should have them by late February the latest. Because I'm going to be buying them with my YouTube paycheck, which is, it's about to turn to 100. Then I gotta wait another month until it's gonna be sent over. I don't understand why it takes that long, but that's just how it is. But I am looking forward to it. I'll tell you, one of those gifts could be an iPhone. But I'm not telling you the other things that I'm getting. Yep, Alex, I agree with you there. But yeah. I have another hat too, but I'll wear that one next week. Today I'm wearing this hat here. But I'll show you my other hat next week. You might recognize it when you see it, but yeah. I'll wear that hat next week. Today I'm wearing this one. Oh, cool, Anna. You have a fidget spinner? You have one of these? I don't know if yours is just like mine, but yeah, I am gonna try to get more of these because these fidget spinners are really cool. Oh, cool. You got a yellow one? I'm sure a yellow one looks nice. So yeah, chill and chat live stream, and don't forget you can send me money in the super chat if you wish. And also, something I forgot to mention in my last live stream, and I made a community post about it. I have another channel. It's titled the Felicity is Felicity 05. You can go and subscribe to that. But I've just been a lot more focused on this channel here. But I do have another video I'll post on there pretty soon, though. I mainly focus a lot on this channel because this is a channel that I monetize from, and the more videos I make, the more quicker I get, money. So, of course, now they'll be a lot more active. I'll get a lot more money quicker. Yeah, I hate money. Money is stupid. I wish it was abolished, but unfortunately it's not. We gotta deal with money. And money just ruins lives and all that, and makes people homeless. I mean, people are the cause of this, but still. Imagine if money, never, was invented. How much better the world would be. Yeah, I think everything should be free, but definitely needs. Like, the fact that some people defend needs costing money makes my blood boil. Because needs are things you have to survive. Like living in a house, for example. You shouldn't have to pay for that because you need it. But no, we gotta pay for it. Like, that's just wrong, man. Like, no way do I support that. Yeah, money should be abolished. And people who think that money is good are just toxic and evil. Yeah, hopefully, yeah, Alex, I wish that too, but we'll see. Well, without money, we'd have to trade everything back. That's a bunch of nonsense. Is that more concerning than people struggling because of money existing? I mean, think about it. Don't be selfish like that. Come on. I just had cheese balls a few moments ago. These things are so good. I love cheese balls. My mom bought me these. I was sleeping all day, and then my mom comes home. Probably like 10, 20 minutes after I woke up, and then she honks her horn, and then I go outside, and yeah, she had a bag of jambalaya and all that, and then she had these in her bag, one for her, one for me, and then she had some sodas. Not this one, but there's another one that she got me today, so I pretty much have two of these. This one, and then I have another one in the fridge, the one that she bought, so yeah. There's a lot of exciting things coming, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. It's going to be awesome. You guys are going to love it. As much as I'm looking forward to it, it's going to be amazing. You know, I'm getting a lot of gifts and surprises for my birthday, and it should come no surprise what my favorite color is. The good old Felicity Red. I had to tie down my flag and all that, because this fan I got is so powerful. By the way, if you haven't seen the video I posted yesterday, it was about my fan. I wanted to make a video showing you my fan. So if you saw that, I hope you liked it. If not, you can feel free to check it whenever you're ready. There's no rush. But yeah, I love that fan. I actually found it on the side of the road. One of my neighbors, like, me and my mom were coming home from eating Friendlies. And the thing is, the fan wasn't there when we left for Friendlies. But when we came back, it was there. So I snatched it, you know, because it was like being thrown out at the side of the road, you know. Like it was at the end of their street there, at the side of the road. So I picked it up, brought it in, tested it, and it works perfectly. So then I set it up in here, and boom. So I'm really happy with it. And I love this fan. It's super easy to sleep with, this thing, because it blows a lot of air, and it's really loud. You know, so this fan is perfect. It's heavy duty, so that means it'll last me longer than my other red stand fan I used to have. Remember that fan? That fan lasts me a really long time too, but this one should last me even longer than that fan did, because this is much more heavy duty. It's not made out of plastic. It's made out of pretty much all metal, so that's what makes it heavy. And these you can't really find in the stores anymore. So I'm happy I got my hands on that, and yeah, you know, I really like it. It's fantastic. You know, if it's silent in my room, I can't sleep. My mom sleeps with silence. I don't know how. I guess that's how she likes it. But me, I gotta have a fan in here. I even have a little heater next to my bed. But I kind of don't need that after I got this fan, but I still have it there. Yeah, even if I'm just relaxing, I'm awake, I still don't like silence. I always have the fan running. When I leave, I always turn it off. I give it a break. Like when I'm going to school or whatever, I go to the academy, I turn my fan off. If I go to use the bathroom, I'm in there for a long time, I turn it off. I always give it a break. You know, but I like to have it on when I'm in my room, and it's really relaxing, this thing. You know, it's not oscillating, that's the only con, but I still love the fan. It's great, you know. Yeah, I'm very happy with this thing. Yeah. Shoot. Then I got this popcorn here. My Uncle Rodney buys this for me. He gets it from Costco. And I also want to welcome new people to the chat. I may not totally be familiar with you, but if you're new to my channel, then I welcome you. Um, and once I trust you, I'll give you moderation. Once I know you're a fan, then you will get moderation. That's one thing I hate. I wish I could have this horizontal. I used to have it horizontal, but now YouTube got rid of that, so I gotta do it vertically, which I hate. Like, come on, like, why does YouTube always gotta get rid of good things? That's just unnecessary and wrong. They only do it for the money. And that's also why money sucks. It makes people selfish and greedy, and there's a lot more reasons why money should be abolished versus reasons why it shouldn't be, Like, yeah, I only give people mod like once they earn it. Like if I trust them and I know they're a fan of mine, then yeah, then I'll give them mod. But I don't just do it right away. You've been watching me since late 2021. I'm not sure if I remember who you are though. I don't remember you. But yeah. And I never heard of that. And also, by the way, I don't really care about sports, just so you know. Because I don't like overrated things at all, really. But now I look like an elf. Who cares? The hat kind of gets hot, but I still like to keep it on for the live stream. Because I wear it at my job site, and I like wearing it there, but it gets hot, so I gotta keep on adjusting it and all that. Yeah, I don't care about sports. I don't really care much about video games either. Maybe a tiny bit, but not really. I definitely don't like the overrated games at all. But when it comes to sports, I legit have zero interest. Zero. By the way, if you send me a message, I can't respond to it at the moment when I'm live streaming. When I get my phone, I will. But until then, yeah. Yeah, overrated things are just garbage to me. And honestly, I think it's good if everyone likes different things. It's what makes us unique. And that's why I like underrated things like fire alarms, vacuums, lanyards, woodworking, automotive, all that stuff I enjoy. What on earth is that? I don't know what that weird noise was. Yeah, usually January sucks, but so far January is, it's going pretty good, honestly, which I'm happy about, and I hope it stays good. And hopefully nothing bad will happen this year. It's supposed to be turning out a lot better, so yeah. because we've been having a lot of dark situations, and it just we get a break from it, and then eventually it all comes back to us again. So I don't want that to happen. Because that would ruin the beginning of 2025. Yeah, screw judgmental people. I've dealt with a lot of them, including one in-person friend I used to have. I'm not going to say who he is. But yeah, I cut ties with him because I'm not friends with somebody like that. I'm not friends with someone who thinks that criticism is acceptable. You know something? Criticism is not acceptable. Criticism is shameful. Only when it's constructive is, when it's okay. If it's not, then there's no reason for it. I asked my mother to tune in at 8:30. Here, hold on. All right. We need more people. I told people I'm going live, but they're probably busy or something, which is frustrating. But yeah. These little blue pieces actually, you can push them in like this, and you can push them back out. You can also remove them, but it's kind of a pain to put them back on. Sort of. And I still can't wait till I get that iPhone. I'm sick and tired of this stupid iPad. Like, it doesn't even work right anymore. I don't know what ONG means. And I wish we had a lot more of my in-person friends who watched my live stream. it's my fault. I could have made a story about it on Instagram, but not everyone reads it. It doesn't seem like a lot of people care either, because... Oh well. I could be wrong about that, but this is how it seems like at times. There was one thing I was thinking about doing in live streams, driving the car around. For one, I don't think my mom would like that, and second of all, the thing would probably disconnect on me, so that wouldn't work. Also, I used to hang the holder of the case, in the window, and that broke, so now I can't do that anymore. God, I wish I had money to buy a new iPad, but I gotta deal with this thing, and that's gonna break, and all I have left is my TV until I get the iPhone. This iPad is like legit almost 6 years old. And yesterday we actually went out to eat. We went to Raising Cane's. We were gonna originally try Friendlies, and then we decided Raising Cane's. There's nothing I hate more than when I tell my mom I want to go to this place, and she's like, "No, I'm sick of that." It's like, come on, if I want to go there, then you gotta accept that. Oh, hello there, Len's Kitchen. You're a new viewer, and we welcome you here to my channel. And by the way, yeah, I'll be doing a lot more cooking videos on here as well. But I want to make videos cooking things that I haven't made videos cooking yet. And my mom's washing clothes, so if you hear noises, that means my mom's in the kitchen. In like 15 or so minutes, everything's gonna be done in the washer. So, because I just checked it before I came back in here, and it said 20 minutes, but now it's, probably like 15 or so minutes. Hopefully, eventually, my mom can buy me a new iPad again. She has a job now, so she probably will be eventually. Hopefully, maybe in a couple months or so, maybe a year from now. But until then, I'll have the iPhone at least, Because this thing is about had it. I mean, the case fell apart. It's all cracked now. It's running terribly. I gave it updates too. I give it updates and it still doesn't work right. So that means it's getting old and it's not worth much anymore. So Can't wait to get a new one so I can smash this thing to the ground. I never dropped it, really. Surprisingly, it lasted a long time before it cracked. And then I just had my thumb pressing on it, and boom, that's what did it. And that was, by the way, when I was in the car trying to, set it up to film me driving. That happened probably like almost a month ago. That's why I hate life. Like, why does money exist? What's the purpose of money? Why we gotta use money to buy things? That's just stupid. Oh, it's life, deal with it. Shut the hell up. Don't tell me that. Don't be shameful. What's that noise again? What the heck is that? Yeah, like I said, I can't respond to messages while I'm streaming. Because for one, if I do, it's going to screw the live stream up, and I don't want to do that, so... Just wait another hour and 30 minutes, and then I'll respond to any messages. And I was possibly thinking about going live on Instagram tomorrow evening, but I'm not totally sure. But we'll see. Because I wanted to do one for those who missed it last time. But yeah. Well, I briefly had a story about it, but then I deleted it because I'm not like 1,000,000% sure if I still want to go live tomorrow. So yeah. For those of you who saw that story, and you're wondering why it's gone, now you know. And I apologize if it disappoints anyone, but yeah, I will do another Instagram live stream eventually. Just hang in there. It's part of why I don't do them much, is because barely anyone joins it. Like, I mean, they'll join it, but they're not going to comment or say anything on it. And that's what I wish would happen. Shoot. I didn't see you could fall out of my hands. And once the weather gets nice out, we're gonna go outside again. Yeah, if you remember from my previous live streams, we did a vacuuming and fire alarm testing thing. Like, we're not doing that anymore because it gets repetitive. Not that we aren't going to use my fire alarms, but yeah, we're making it different. I already mentioned this before in my other live stream, but when I did for New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. So just keep that in mind, because things are different now that it's 2025. You know, there are quite a bit of things that are different to my channel and my live streams, and you know, we're still gonna have a lot of fun. And hopefully, eventually, when I get a laptop, or maybe I can borrow my mom's, we'll do crossovers again. Now, I'd like to do that hopefully, like, you know, when May comes into June and then the summertime. Because I honestly enjoyed the crossover live streams, having people join and we can chat about things instead of just me being here. The only thing is it's a lot of work, but part of me does miss it. I'll go back to that hopefully soon. But I'll tell you what, I'll never do it on the iPad again. Never. That's a promise. Because this iPad is just crap. Even once I get a new one, I'll still rather do it on the laptop instead. It's honestly what it's designed for, the laptop. So it'll probably work a lot better on the laptop. Not to mention with the laptop, I can have the ability to, you know, to share things. Like I can have a screen where I can share something. You know, with the iPad I couldn't do that, so. Well, I'll keep you guys updated on that. We'll see though. I can't promise nothing. I would like to say yes to it, but I'm not totally sure. But yeah, I'm supposed to be getting a pull station soon, and I'm gonna also buy one myself. And Jimmy, you said that key was scratched, or it was cracked. I'd never heard of a cracked key before. I've never seen a cracked key. But I'll keep the key in there until I get some penetrating fluid to lubricate it, and that way it won't be stuck in there anymore. Or maybe even try to find a new key for it too, if it really is in bad shape. Because I would want to put my key like on my keychain thing with my other keys. That's what I like to do with my keys. So yeah. Well, for one, I need super glue for my lanyards. I have to super glue some of them back together. Then I need super glue for the car. I gotta glue in that mirror on the driver's side visor. I'm not gonna lose the key. I'll just put it on my keychain thing. Because it's convenient having keys on there. Just like I did with that red thing that you gave me for the fire alarm. Only thing is, I don't know if 2 cans of super glue will be enough. You know, I hope it is. I mean, it should be, but yeah. And I'll show you what I do with my keys. I have it in my drawer, all my keys. These are all my keys right here. I put them on a ring. Then I keep it in my drawer. And if I get that pull station, I have the key fixed or whatever, or I put penetrating fluid through it so it's not going to stick in there no more, I might actually keep my keys like right over here so I can easily access them. Yeah, so next week you're going to see me wearing a different hat. I'm wearing this one for tonight's live stream. Then next week on Saturday, I will be wearing a different hat. And the week after that, I'll have this hat on again. I'm going to be alternating it between both hats every week. Also, if you send me a message, if you can, try to do it on the messenger. I don't really use the Instagram that much. Hello, new viewer. I have no idea what to talk about now. I ran out of things to say. I hate that. And then it makes the live stream boring, and I don't know what to... I could probably take out some fire alarms and test them. But, you know, people get burnt out from that. And if you want to see me test them, we can do that. But I can't wait till I get the pull station. It'll be a lot easier with the pull station. Because not having a pull station, it's rather hard. I can use a switch, but I want a pull station. I can't wait until I finally get one. It'll be a whole lot easier. Like, I can just wire the pull station up. I'll make a video, by the way, showing how to do that. And then it'll be a lot easier to test them. So for you guys who love the fire alarms like me, you're going to enjoy the fire alarm test. But there are some people who may not be as interested in the fire alarms, and those are the ones who might get burned out from it. But for those who like the fire alarm test like me, then I'll test them. And I figured I can show you some, I think today we'll test out the L series. I didn't test that one in my last live stream. So I was thinking we can test out the L series today. Because that's one of the alarms I just recently got. The thing about that fire alarm, it goes all the way up to 185 candela. And I've tested it with that candela. It's pretty bright. But surprisingly, it's not as bright as I was expecting. It's pretty bright, but still. That's pretty cool. It has a lot of Candela options and it has more tones than the traditional Advance does. I take the L series out. I think I showed it in my last live stream, but I didn't actually test it out. But today we will. So yeah, here it is. Only thing I don't like, the sticker's coming off. I don't know how that happens. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I want to get one where it actually has the sticker on it, because I'm kind of disappointed about that. I'll show you more about this alarm. I usually keep my Candelas at 15 because the less current, the more power, the more better power you have. The more Candela you use, the more current you use, and then it gunks everything up. Look at all these tone options on here. That's a lot of tone options. I don't think you can see, but it has temporal 3 high, temporal 3 low, continuous high, continuous low, temporal 3 3K high, temporal 3 3K low, continuous 3K low, continuous 3K. I goofed. Here, I'll try to show you. Yeah, the 3K is the alternate tone it has. I don't think this will work. I don't think you can. Maybe you can see that briefly. I don't. But see, that has a lot more tones. It has like 8 selections. Then the Candela down here, this one actually has like a little window on the inside so you can tell what Candela it's on. And it goes all the way to 185. See, look. It's on 185 Candela now. And oh yeah, this stupid thing's gonna be mirrored, so you're not gonna see it. No, it says 3K. Not 3.3, it says 3K. If you can see, it says 3K on it. See that? 3K. Now the top ones say 3K. Oh. That's temp 3, actually. Yeah. Now I'm getting confused. Thanks a lot. Alright, I'll put this... Oh, it's already at 15 Candela. Right, here's the mounting plate. It's similar to the Advance, but this here is actually different. It has... it's kind of cool the way it's set up. You put your bracket on and you basically just screw it back in. It's pretty cool. Need a screwdriver again. I'll put this back together. You don't want to over tighten. Make it tight, but don't. Make it nice and tight, but then stop, because you don't want to strip it. So, now that it's back together, we are ready to test it. I gotta get my power supply back out. I was testing my Commander 3 earlier before I started the live stream, but now we're gonna test the L series. You can hear what this sounds like. It pretty much sounds the same as the Spectral Advance, except this one is a lot quieter than the traditional Advance is. especially because we're going to be using my 12-volt DC adapter for it. I gotta find something in my drawer. I don't have any terminals in here. Okay, let's see. Okay. So I'll take my house. Come on there. Okay. Simply take. One end goes in and then the other end goes in and we screw it tight. The issue with screwing it too tight is, for one, you might strip it. Second of all, it's gonna wear out the screw head, which will make it hard to screw it in and out. But of course, you also want to make sure the wires won't come out either. You want them secure. So like if I tighten it and it comes right out, that's not what we want. We want it to be secure. That should be good. Now I gotta get another terminal. Right, perfectly. Now, I like the fire trucks, but dang, they do get annoying, honestly. And they go past my street 1,000 times a day now. But we've been dealing with that every day since we moved in here, back in 2019. honestly, it is a bit annoying. I love fire trucks, but come on now. That's just what happens. You live so close to a fire station. You hear them every single day. Yeah, I'll give people mod eventually. Just hang in there. And you might hear emergency vehicles outside. I legit have to experience that every single day. And then days I don't hear it, like days when I'm not home. It definitely happens when I'm not home. Like legit. And the funny thing is, we had a fire station close to our old house too, but we never heard fire trucks that much there as we do here. That indicates where we live now, we have a lot more emergencies in this area than we did in the past. Where's my pull station? I gotta get one. It'll make my life easy. Put all this back. Hold on, I'm busy doing something. I apologize if I don't. Hey Jimmy, I thought you didn't have a box yet. You finally got one? That's cool. Yeah, sounds like a plan. And not only am I going to use that pole station, but I also have the Firelight BG12 I'm going to be getting one of those for myself as well. Hey, does anyone want to see me make a lanyard on the live stream? Because I'm thinking about doing that. I just have to set everything up, and I'll make a lanyard on the live stream. So let me know if you want to see that. That's one thing we could do. All right, let's get to it then. Yeah, I'm right here. I'm just doing something. Alright, so we got this piece right here, and then we have this. So what I like to do, I take my fabric, and I put it through the holes here, basically. I put it through. Then there's another hole here at the top. I take the other piece, then I run it through the top hole. Now this here is a little bit more tricky. So what I like to do to help me is bring the corner in, and that helps me to pull it through. And you see now it's through. So that's one side done. Now I got to do the other side, which is the same process. Well, the bottom is already pulled through, so all I got to worry about is getting the top through there. Once I get the top through, from there, again, I'm doing it from the corner. Now this is even harder than it just was because we have the other side of the lanyard pulled through. So this here requires some patience. And then once you get this through, then your lanyard is totally through. So now I have to get the breakaway. Now this breakaway here, I'm going to need super glue so I can glue it on. I don't have that yet. But you have a breakaway right here, right? This is your breakaway. I think I have quite a few of these breakaways in here. Okay, so what I do is, see the end? You take your piece and it just goes into the little hole. And I use a little tool to help me shove it all the way in usually. But this is just like a mock demonstration. But if I can briefly just get it in to show you how it looks. It looks like this. Welcome back. So, yeah, so I'll test the L series, but it's gonna be a little hard for you to see, so I might have to take the iPad off of this thing so I can show you the L series in action. That way it'll be easier for you to actually see it going off. So that's how we're going to do that.
Sorry, folks, I'm just busy doing something. Yeah, I had to clean my fan a few weeks ago as well. I cleaned it up and made it nice. Because it was losing power, so that meant that it was dirty. And you could tell it was dirty. Not just because it was losing power, but also because you saw it. It looked dirty, so it needed a cleaning. Once I did that, it's been working a heck of a lot better. Just like it did right when I first got it. So, yeah, it made everything back to normal again for the fan.
That was not meant to happen. Clean up the mess. And then we are going to test out our L series.
up. And we will get right to it. All right. Alright guys, I apologize for that long wait. I had something I had to take care of. Alright. God, if my freaking drawer will go in, then we will get going. There we go.
Okay, so everyone in the live chat, make sure to get back on track because we are about to do the fire alarm. I'm going to test the L series. I'm going to plug it in, we're going to hook it up, and you're going to hear it go off, folks. And then I'll run my vacuum briefly, and that will conclude the live stream. So, let me get this set up. I'm plugged in, alright. Now I just gotta... Okay, folks, here it goes. 3, 2, 1. If I can show you it flashing on 185 candela. There you go, comes right off. Okay, show you how much brighter this will be. Now, if you're sensitive to the bright strobe, I would warn you on this. But I just want to show you. You can see that's a lot brighter. That's all my snacks in the background there. Alright, put it back on. Here, we'll test it on 75 candela. Okay, it's on 75 candela now, so we'll test it on 75. There we go. Jesus. Still really bright. Why is that still so bright? Look, 75 candela. Alright.
Well, 75 candela is not supposed to be too terribly bright. The other alarms I've had on 75 candela are not that bright. But this alarm is different, that probably is why. There. Alright. Yeah, so we're going to use my sharp rotator. We're going to test that vacuum out. Hopefully my next live stream I'll finally have that pull station so I can show you how I do the fire alarm tests with the pull station and how much easier it is with me actually having the pull station. So yeah. Gotta be so loud up there. I'm having no respect. And of course, because he lied to us. Yeah, I like it on the lowest candela because that way it's not going to take up any current. Especially with the other power supply that I have, when it takes up a lot of current, it's not going to work right at all. You know, it'll have this weird march time pattern and the strobes will not flash at all. So, that's why when you use a lot of current or a certain power supply, it will not work the way you want it to. So, that's why I just leave them at a lower candela. It's still perfectly bright enough for you to see anyway, so I don't really care. Alright, now let's clean up in here and I'll test out the sharp rotator for you guys to see. I'll just do some brief vacuuming for you guys. So I'll probably just get rid of this chair. I'm probably not going to need this
And I'll also put away the power supply. Take care of all that. Gosh, why is my neighbor tapping? Don't mind my pants. I love to wear these pajama pants. They're really, really, really comfortable. Show you the vacuum. Hopefully this does not fall. We will get to the vacuuming. Here's the rotator. There's also some parts on here I'll put some glue on because I did some work on the handle and the hose, and like one of those plastic pieces that holds the screw in broke, so I got a super glue around that. Back in September, I did find a parts machine for this, and I replaced the head. The top piece is the same from the other head, but the whole bottom is replaced. So there's no more scratches under there, and the brush roll actually spins now. I'll show you. I'll turn this on. It actually works, folks. I just remembered I had the filter clean on this, so it smells like soap. Right now as I'm running it, I smell soap. Because I used this vacuum to clean the house on Christmas Eve, and the filters were super dirty, so I washed them, and I put them back in, and it smells like soap. That's the cool thing. Anytime you clean the filters out and then you put them back in after they're dry, they'll smell like soap. You see how white that is? Because I had just had it cleaned out. This is the first vacuuming I do after I cleaned out the filters. Because I'm telling you, it was dirty. It was. I'll show you what this picked up without getting more dirt on the carpet. See all that hair in there? If you look at the bottom, there's some dust bunnies and all that. So that's what this just picked up. It's quite powerful, and now I have my rug cleaned because this machine does such a good job. Alright, so hopefully you liked the vacuum. And then one cool thing I do to get more of the dirt out, I put the dirt cup back on and I turn the vacuum on. That helps loosen more dirt. I don't have a brush to brush anything out, but I do that. And that right there loosens more dirt. and then I can dump it again and more stuff will come out of it. Again, briefly I could smell the soap when I turned that on again. So let's put this back on here, and we will wind up the cord. I will show that as well. Hold on, let me... make sure all the cord is inside my room here before I close the door. There we are. Okay, put this over here so you can see a little bit better. And now we basically just wrap the cord up like this. Just like that, you see? Oh yeah, and the parts machine also had this piece here which has like an opening door. So now I put that part on here, and now I have a little door that I can open up in case there's clogs in there. And it's a little window. The other one had that too, but this one also has like an opening little door. So that's really cool. Okay, so what did you guys think? What was your favorite? Vacuuming or fire alarm or both? I'm gonna say I liked both. So yeah, I also have some lights I'm gonna show you here. I have some lights in the background. If you look, I'll plug it in. Check that out. These are my LED lights I've had since July, and they still work great. And then I have these green LED lights I showed in my New Year's Eve stream. Turn them on. Yeah, here are the green LED lights right here. I think they look really, really cool. You can see them. They run off of AA batteries. I didn't have any AA batteries, but I was able to find some, and they worked fine. The Duracells. You see my fan over there. There's my fan running. My Penguin stand fan. So, yeah. So, if you enjoyed the live stream, make sure you give a thumbs up. I hope you guys have an awesome night. I apologize that there was that big delay and interruption. Oh, Nick Perez just popped on. Alright. Yeah, I started the live stream at 8:30 Eastern. Now it's 10:22 Eastern, and I'm going to end it at 10:30. So I'll keep it going a few more minutes. I didn't realize exactly the time, I just did. So yeah, so next week hopefully I'll have that pull station so I can actually, for one, I'll make the video of how to wire a pull station up, and secondly, I will use that in my next live stream. So yeah, that'll be next week, hopefully. I can't promise, but that's what I hope. And then I'll do all that, and I'll buy myself a pull station, a Firelight BG12 or something like that, and then another one of those Honeywell pull stations possibly. So yeah. And if that key really is in bad shape and it's cracked, then I'll look for a new key for it. And I'll get some penetrating fluid, and I'll put it in the keyhole thing, and that should lubricate it that way. It's because it needs lubrication, that's why. That's why the key's stuck in there. So penetrating fluid should fix that. And my clock says 10:24 right now. My clocks are a little bit backwards. I like them a little bit backwards because if I have them at the same exact time as the actual time, then they go a little bit forward, and I don't like that. So that's why I have them behind. You know. Yeah, I'll wear my other hat in my next live stream. Okay, it's actually 10:28 right now Eastern time, so I'm gonna end the live stream in 2 minutes, folks. So if there's any final things you want to say before I end it, you can say it now. And yeah, so there's a possibility I might go live tomorrow evening on Instagram. I can't promise it, but possibly. But I'll keep you guys updated if I do or not. So yeah. Alright, folks, so this is your Felicity Red boy signing off. Peace out, Felicity Red gang, and I will talk to y'all later. I have a few videos I'll be posting in this week, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, so I will talk to y'all later. Peace out, Felicity Red gang, and this is your Felicity Red boy signing off.